We need some good music to pull us out of a slump, don't we? You know, you're feeling down, and you're like, sometimes you're just even blah for no reason in particular. So, you know, crank some old Beatles, crank some, Uptown Funk or something that picks you up, gives you a little skip in your step, makes you feel good, and make sure, absolutely, without question, that it has some positive verbiage. Because if it doesn't, if you're going to sing with all your heart and all your passion, all by myself, and you're going to crank that ballad right out, then just venturing a guess here, you're probably going to feel pretty sad and lonely by the end. So, crank up something positive. Something, like a Muppet tune, or, anything that makes you feel good. I can't tell you what makes you feel good. You like country music? Pick a good tune. You like rock and roll? You like classics? You like whatever? You know what makes your heart hum. That's what you need to focus on. That is what you need to go with. And what makes my heart hum is sharing good news with you, because there's so much going on. Did you know there's a toilet lid museum in the world? That's pretty exciting. If you know anyone who wants to become the proud owner of 1,300 decorated toilet seat lids, now is your chance. 96-year-old Barney Smith, an ex-plumber, has been creating artwork out of the circular seats for the last 53 years, and they all hang in his toilet seat art museum in the Alamo Heights area of San Antonio, Texas. The porcelain prince himself will schedule your visit to the museum. Call in advance for an appointment, but the tours are always free. 100 hours of work went into the average commode cover decorated by Smith, which is why now, in Barney's golden years, he wants to sell the collection. While he would prefer a sale to another museum, he wants his creations to stay together in Alamo Heights, of course. He is currently ready to accept $15,000 to $20,000 from anyone who's willing to keep the museum open without admission fees to clog up the works. That is so very cool. And once I post this on the Positive Power page, if you check it out, there's a cool little video there that shows, oh man, not all of them obviously, but it shows quite a few of them. So that is very awesome. Next story. Oh, we talk about loneliness a lot, and we talk about seniors, and quite often we assume that they have things going on, groups or friends or siblings or whatever, and that isn't always the case, right? So it's been 5 months since Marlene Brooks received the letter that changed her life. And since reading that letter, she has changed dozens of other lives for the better. Brooks, who lives in Park Hills, Missouri, found a letter in her mailbox from down the street back in April. The letter read, Mrs. ? Would you consider being my friend? I'm 90 years old, live alone, and all my friends have passed away. I am so lonesome and scared. Please, I pray for someone. The letter had been sent by Wanda Mills, an elderly woman who lived 2 houses down from 37-year-old Brooks. Upon reading the heart-wrenching note, Brooks paid a visit to the 90-year-old neighbor, and she now visits Mills 4 times a week. The result is now a life-changing friendship. Even though Mills now lives in a nursing home, Brooks stops by for daily visits with her kids and husband for extra company. Brooks' relationship with Mills has also spurred her to start Pen Pals for Seniors, an organization dedicated to ending the isolation of lonely elders by pairing them with pen pals. Oh my word, that's a great idea. I'm going to look up how we can sign up for that. That is very cool. Good for you. That is so awesome. See, there's always solutions. The problems are always going to be there, but you can't dwell on them. Find a solution. And that, we were talking about inspired action. And so that lady was inspired to write the letter. And look how the trickle effect is of that. So very, very cool. And then my last story today, Air Canada and a lot of the airlines have really been getting a bad rap. And I'm not saying that isn't justified. I'm just saying, Here is a positive story. In response to a family emergency, Antonella DeCentinio boarded an Air Canada flight leaving from Toronto to Ottawa this week to see her husband, who had fallen into a coma while at a conference for his job. Oh, good grief. Pilot Matthew Garetta was already flying the plane, but went beyond the call of duty after he overheard the young mother talking on the phone. He offered to personally take me, once we landed the flight, to Ottawa General Hospital to be by my husband's side, she told Good News Network. His kindness and good deeds did not go unappreciated. It was able to ease some of my stress about getting off the flight and not knowing where to go once we landed. In response to her overwhelming thanks, Guetta told her that he normally kept a low profile at work, but he was glad he could help. Matthew is very humble, she recalled, but still she wanted to thank him in front of as many people as possible, so she reached out to the Good News Network. As I wait in the hospital by my husband's side, hoping he will wake and have a full recovery so we can return home to our family, I am so grateful for having met you, Matthew Gouda. As of Sunday, they were still in Ottawa, but looking forward to his likely discharge from the hospital on Monday. Other family members had also arrived to be at his bedside, undoubtedly flying Air Canada. What an awesome story that is! You know, and there we are, humans helping humans. Isn't that what it's supposed to be about? Doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter. She had issues, he was able to help. He knew Ottawa. That is so very cool. You know, he got her there, he relieved some stress from her, and like I say, humans just banding together. That's what we need to do. So, last few weeks, and I don't know, along the last few years of my life, I've been promoting natural medicines and food. It's food. It's not like, I call it natural medicines, but at the end of the day, it's food. And that's something that very commonly, you know, we treat with quick fixes with big side effects. You know, they say it's not the illness that'll kill you. It's the side effects. It's all fine and good until your butt starts bleeding. So, another thing that we don't talk about enough, in my opinion, not reflective on Playfair music at all or anything else, is cleaning agents. You know, like I say, I feel I know too much sometimes. So there's so many chemicals in your shampoo and your cleaning agents that we breathe in all the time. And again, there's things around that you can use so that you're not using all those chemicals. You know, when you wash your hair, for example, all the chemicals from the shampoo and the conditioner are just pouring down your body. Note to self, your skin is one of your biggest organs. Think about that, right? Anyways, that is another talk for another time. So let's get back to the article at hand. So, today, top 10 uses for vinegar. Vinegar is an inexpensive, healthy way to clean and disinfect your home. Number 1, good for cleaning drains. Pour half a cup of baking soda in the drain, followed by half a cup of vinegar. The mixture will foam as it cleans and deodorizes. Do it every few weeks to keep your drains clean. Mildew on plastic shower curtains. I could totally do this when I get home. Put the shower curtain in the washing machine with light-colored towels. Add 1 cup white vinegar to the detergent and wash. Soap scum on the shower. Spray on vinegar, scrub, and rinse. Toilet hard water rings. Shut off the water at the tank and flush to remove as much water as possible. Spray vinegar on the ring, sprinkle in borax, and scrub with drywall sandpaper. Next one, water or shower head deposits. Pour white vinegar into a plastic bag. Tape to the shower head and leave overnight. Brush the shower head to remove remaining deposits. Softening laundry. Fill the dispenser with a 1/4 cup white vinegar to soften laundry without leaving odors. Cleaning vinyl floors. Add a 1/4 cup vinegar to 1 gallon hot water for spotless floors. Cleaning windows. Mix 50% white vinegar with 50% water in a spray bottle. Spray glass surfaces and wipe dry. Neutralize pet odors. Mix 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water. Pour on stained areas and blot. Never rub to remove stain and odors. And then the last one, greasy dishes. Mix 2 tablespoons white vinegar to liquid dish soap to boost its cleaning power. Very awesome. And I might add, I know some people who use vinegar on their hair. They use it as a natural conditioner. So there you go, food for thought. Those, you do that for your cleaning. It is not going to make you sick. It's not going to fill up your head and everything else. After you spray your tub down with chemicals, we've all had that moment of your face getting punched in or feeling like it when you walk into the bathroom after and you get all that chemical. Oh, terrible. No wonder we have all the disease we have today. So, there you go. That's your good news for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, all those articles will be shared on the Positive Power Facebook page for you to check out at your earliest convenience.